recipe, I'm going to be using our oh my goodness, I can't even talk today. Our Rock Crock Dutch oven, and I'm going to be using this in the microwave. And I'm going to also be using my favorite product, the Quick Cooker. Love this product because it cooks so quickly. It's very well named, the Quick Cooker. So to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and get the pasta cooking, and I'm going to actually do that in the microwave. So the recipe called for 15 ounces of penne pasta. Well, this is 16 ounces, so that's all right. So let's add your dry pasta to the Rock Crock Dutch oven. For those that don't know, the Rock Crocks are stovetop safe, oven safe, microwave safe, broiler safe. They can go out on the grill and they go in the dishwasher. So they go everywhere, and that's why I love the Rock Crock. Next, into that we need to add, you can either use chicken broth or vegetable broth. This one 32-ounce box or container or whatever you have. So we'll go ahead and add that. Oops, it didn't open the... All right, okay. I think I got a phone call right in the middle of this. I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb, but obviously that didn't work so good, did it? All right, so I'm just gonna add this whole box. So why am I using broth instead of just water? Well, because it's gonna absorb most of the liquid, so you want it to absorb something flavorful, right? And not just plain old boring water. And then instead of putting the lid on it, I'm going to use the boil over no more lid. So I love this thing. Comment below if you have this. I love this. This is actually the smaller of the two sizes, and I actually prefer the smaller one. So this just helps prevent your pasta water or potato water from boiling over. And I mostly use it on the stove, on my stock pot when I'm boiling a big pot of pasta, but it goes in your microwave too. Did y'all know that? There we go. I'm just gonna put it on top, and I'm just gonna pop this in the microwave for 16 minutes. Actually 15, sorry. There we go. 15 minutes. And we're gonna go ahead and get that cooking. Rachel just got her boil over no more lid. You are gonna love it. It's one of my favorite products. When you're cooking on your stove and you have that rolling boil, it never boils over. It's the best thing ever. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my my Quick Cooker. And I need 1 large onion. All right, you know what, ladies? And gentlemen, I always say I'm ready, and then I always somehow forget to get all my ingredients. So hold on, let me grab a large onion out of the pantry. I am actually really live, right? I'm prepared and all. All right, so I've got 1 large onion here, and I am gonna put this on the sear mode. I'm not going to push start just yet. I want to go ahead and get the veggies cut up. So for the large onion, I'm just going to cut it into slices. I'm just going to use my my chef knife. This is our color-coded chef knife that we carry. We have 2 knife collections for those that don't know. And this is the color-coded one that I'm using. We just take off the outer skin off of this onion. All right. I don't have my little garbage bowl with me, so let me just put it over here. And I'm just gonna slice this up, kind of like no rhyme or reason. Y'all know I don't have nice skills, so just give me a break. There you go. And you know our family, we put onions in everything. Shannon, how much broth was that? All right, that was 32 ounces of chicken stock or chicken broth. You could also use vegetable if you would like. That's just because your pasta is going to absorb that water, or at least most of it, or that liquid. So you want it to absorb something that's flavorful, right? All right, got that going. Okay, now let me go ahead and turn on this on the sear. So I'm gonna go ahead and push start. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. So you could add olive oil or vegetable oil. I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the bottom here. And then we need 3 peppers. So you can do whatever 3 you like. My husband is not a fan of the green, so I have red pepper, orange pepper, and the yellow pepper. And I'm going to use my quick slice. Love the quick slice. If you don't already have one, check this out. This is it right here, the quick slice. And you just saw my knife skills, non-existent, right? So that's why I love having the quick slice to cut everything an even size. All right, so let me just cut up through here like this. Okay, and then you just lay this on top like that, right? Let's see if I can get 2 pieces. There we go. And then you just rock back and forth. And now look, for those that haven't already seen this, all my peppers are sliced the same thicknesses, right? Isn't that cool? Love this thing. So easy. So I use this for cucumbers and zucchini, hard-boiled eggs, mushrooms, which I'm going to use in a minute. What else? Strawberries, all of that type of a thing. All right, let me get these in the bottom here. So the quick cooker heats up really, really fast. Doesn't take much to get it heated up. And when you start on the sear mode, it will actually come to pressure faster later. So that's kind of cool. So I'm just going to dump all those veggies in here. I'm going to go ahead and do the yellow one next. Okay. So what are you guys having for your dinner tonight on this Monday? Hey Cheryl, how are you doing? I'm just cooking a quick cooker chicken cacciatore here. Got 3 peppers. So I'm using yellow, orange, and red. You can use whatever 3 colors you guys like. Go. Isn't this quick cutting these? Hey Sherry, how are you? Isn't this quick cutting these peppers in half like that? They're all the same size. I love it. I could not cut them as quick by hand as I can with this thing right here. All right, so we got those veggies in there cooking away. Now your inner pot, which is stainless steel, is going to be hot. So these are our microwave grips. They have changed colors. They're now this gray, super pretty color. And get those veggies all cooking down there. Separate the onions a little bit. All right. So the recipe did call for chicken tenders, a pound. I didn't have that, but I do have some Swan's chicken breasts. Here I am promoting Swan's again. We absolutely love the Swan's chicken breasts. And I'm going to season them with 2 of our seasonings. The recipe called for a tablespoon of our garlic rub. I don't know if you can see the garlic rub. And a tablespoon of our 3 onion rub. I go through the 3 onion rub like crazy. So instead, I'm going to use our Italian seasoning. So it needs a tablespoon, and for those that do not know, our lids are a rough 1 tablespoon measurement. So no need to grab a tablespoon to measure, you just use your lid. It's just a rough measurement, so those are the 2 rubs. And then I'm just going to use the chef tongs to toss them. And hey Jocelyn, how are you doing? I love these. So these are cloves, as you can see. Point down and squeeze, and they'll open. Squeeze and they close. Squeeze and they open. Squeeze and they close. Takes a little practice, but once you get it, you'll love it. So I'm just going to get that seasoning on all the sides of the chicken. So I'm using 4 of these Swan's chicken breasts instead of the pound of chicken tenders. I'm not going to cut them, that way everybody just gets 1 chicken breast. These are normal size, so if you have giant chicken breasts, you might want to just cut them into strips, or you could chunk them. What I like about Swan's, and I promise you I get nothing for bragging on them, but look, I love the size of them. They're just a great size chicken breast. Hey Lauren, how are you doing tonight? So I've got to set that aside. It's the chicken breasts ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and give our peppers and onions a quick stir. Remember, the pot's going to be hot. There we go. Now I'm going to add 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. You know, in my house, we either have onions or garlic or both in everything we cook. So this is our handy dandy garlic press. And these are smallish garlic cloves, so I'm going to go ahead and use 3 of them. So when you put your garlic in. There's no need to peel it. You just press it down. It's going to come off nice and minced up for you. And then I'm just going to throw the skin right in there. Let me go ahead and do the other two. So I do have that garlic rub on the chicken, right? So this is going to be a really nice and flavorful meal. The more garlic and onions you have, just the better it tastes, I think. All right, there we go. You don't want to use your knife when you scrape that off, so it does come with this little handy scraper. Yeah, Alexandra, you still have yours from Pampered Chef. Our garlic press, I'm telling you, this one is an old, super old one. And this little great little thing kind of looks like a Barbie brush is what I call it. It's perfect for cleaning your garlic press. All right, so now that we have that cooking, I'll stir that around. And now it's time to start slicing the mushrooms. So I bought one 8-ounce container of button mushrooms. And I'm going to slice them again with the quick slice. Shannon said there's never too much garlic. Yeah, and your garlic press is 20 years old? Wow. All right, so you see, I can get 4, maybe 5 mushrooms on here at one time. You just press it down, and mushrooms are so soft, it doesn't take much. But look, now all my mushrooms, can y'all see? All my mushrooms are sliced up at the same time. So I'm just gonna add the mushrooms. I already have some that I already did ahead of time. So let me just run through these super fast. The quick slice I use all the time. Who else has a quick slice? Shannon said she has a quick slice. Hey Susan, how are you? I know you have a quick cooker, so I am making chicken cacciatore tonight. There we go. So I've got the onions, the 3 peppers, the garlic, and now I've got the whole thing of mushrooms. There's a few more left here. Whoopsie. Last one. There we go. Jocelyn said, well, that's fast. Yes, super fast to slice up all those mushrooms instead of, you know, I don't have knife skills, y'all. Honestly, it takes me forever. All right, so now that we have that in there, stir that around. And now I'm just going to add the chicken to the top. And I'm not actually going to stir it in. I'm just going to lay it on top of all these veggies. Okay, there we go. And then I need to add my jar of sauce. So you can add whatever sauce you want, a 24-ounce can of sauce. Marinara sauce is what it actually called for. So this is marinara sauce. I had the right ingredient, wouldn't you know? So we're just gonna add that on top. The recipe does not call for this, but I usually add either a little bit of wine, or in this case I don't have any. I'm gonna add just a splash of water in here to get all the sauce out of there. I don't like to waste anything. There you go. Now I'm gonna take it off of the sear mode. You just press cancel. All right. Hey Stephanie, how are you? I'm making chicken cacciatore, and I know you have a quick cooker too. All right, so now that I turn that off of the sear mode, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the lid. And I'm gonna put it on the custom setting for, listen to this, 6 minutes, people, 6. So you just go over here and we're going to press custom. Then I'm gonna press time, okay? Then you're gonna go down to 6 minutes. And then I'm gonna press start. So all of those that have a pressure cooker, or in this case, a quick cooker, you all know that it's not gonna start the 6 minutes now. It's gotta come up to pressure. But since we've been cooking on the sear mode, it should not take that long to come up to pressure, and then your 6 minutes is going to start. Cheryl says she likes to get every drop too. Hate to waste any goodness. Exactly. You don't want to waste anything. If I had an open bottle of wine, whether it was red or white, it wouldn't matter. I would do the exact same thing. I just didn't have one. All right, so that's going to go ahead and cook. My pasta has a couple of more minutes left. What I'm going to end up doing is, check out this bowl, y'all. Have y'all seen this? This is our large stoneware bowl, and this is a really beautiful color. It's called sandstone, and it is just so pretty, and actually it looks great in my kitchen, if I say so to myself, because it matches my tile and my granite perfectly. But this is actually oven safe. Isn't that cool? So you can cook in here as well, which I think is really cool. I'm just using it as a serving bowl. As soon as that pasta is done, I'm going to dump the pasta in here. When this is done, you release all the pressure, and then I'm going to dump the chicken cacciatore right on top as well. So that's dinner. Pretty darn easy. Oh, the last thing I needed is a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Now, y'all know you should not be buying your cheese in a baggie already grated, because that is just no bueno. Not good. You don't want that. You want to buy your cheese and grate it yourself. So we have lots of different grating options with Pampered Chef. We have the coarse grater, we have a fine adjustable grater, but for this, I am just using this microplane grater, as you can see here. Super easy. I use this to zest lemons and limes. I use it on nutmeg. I've used it on ginger, but for this, I'm just gonna use it with some fresh Parmesan cheese, and that is all I'm gonna put on it as far as cheese. There's not any mozzarella or anything like that. It's just a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. That's the recipe. It is honestly super duper easy. And if you have this quick cooker, it can, you know, be done in no time at all. Stephanie, you said this bowl is amazing. It is. I love this bowl. So y'all be sure to look on my YouTube channel. I actually have this really cool recipe where you cook a dip in here and little biscuits around the side. It all cooks at the same time. It's a great recipe for the holidays. I love it. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching me tonight. After this all is finished, I will post a picture of the completed dish, and I will also post the recipe so that y'all have the recipe. When the pasta is finished cooking, any extra juicy, stock that didn't get absorbed into the pasta, I'll just drain that, and that's it. Pretty easy. Alrighty, y'all have a great night. Bye.